When you activate, y'all know when I start laughing, it's going to be some yummy, juicy, delicious shit, right? Okay. Listen. When you activate and you do this work on and in yourself, when you do the inner work to heal and activate your root chakra, kundalini, serpent, power, fire, energy, raising that up through your body to your crown, to be crowned, so that you are sitting on the throne of your power and of your purpose. Okay? When you answer the call as a chosen one, when you become an alchemist, okay? Having turned pain into power, having to turn things that were pit against you into something that empowered you, having to turn shit into sunshine. You had to do it because you've been through the most shit. When you do this work in and on yourself, you travel the dark night of the soul odyssey. Okay? Now, you hear me say chosen ones a lot. But the reason we became chosen ones is because we first chose ourselves. But now, activated alchemists, okay, we go from being chosen or waiting to be chose to doing the choosing. But let me tell you how deep and delicious and yummy this gets. Welcome to Alcheminity, because turning pain into power is sexy. I'm your host. You already know what it is. Queen Bee, Miss Burgess, if you're nasty. Let's get into this message, y'all. Listen, for those of you who want to work with me, sponsor Alcheminity, email me at timmeshaburgess@gmail.com. My one-on-one programs are now available for a bespoke few of you. It's not meant for everybody, as you already know. Even though you're subscribed here in Alcheminity, one-on-one sessions may not be for you. This is for those of you who are ready and just realize you need a little help into activating into your power and in your purpose and in your magnetism and in your pussy. You already know what it is. Listen, let's get into this message, y'all. When you do this work on and in yourself, by the way, Spirit is telling me to keep my messages a little shorter than what I have been. Because I can go on and on and on. And I am. I'm going to keep them a lot shorter because more of the channeled messages are going to be for members only. So if you want the deeper dive, if you want to go deeper, if you like it deep, just say, I want it deep. And then become a member over on patreon.com/alcheminity. That's where we go deeper. All right, listen, y'all. When you do this work on and in yourself, you go from waiting to be chosen to doing the choosing. You do the picking from here. I'm hearing, this is the channeled song for this message, for this episode. I'm going to start incorporating channel. I do that anyway. I'm always I'll sing a little bit of a snippet that's relevant to what I'm talking about. But I'm going to start putting that in the description too, okay? I'm going to start linking songs that are channeled, that are connected to the message, aligned to the message that I'm sharing. But the one I'm hearing for this one is Isley Brothers, Choosy Lover. I'm so proud of you. I'm so glad you chose me, baby. Woo! And I'll make you so happy. What? Choosy lover, so choosy. He says, I'm so glad you chose me, baby. And I'll make you so happy. Activated alchemists, chosen ones, they are lining up for you. Baby, they are lining up around the corner for you. Remember, when you activate and come into alignment and power and your purpose and your pussy, okay, you are in alignment with your pussy. Your pussy, POOS hyphenated E. Get your merch. Click the Linktree link in my description box to get your merch, Pussy Power, okay? Listen, we have evolved past this idea of pussy power. This has nothing to do with putting it on Tyrone, but everything to do with activating, awakening, and arousing yourself in more ways than just one, for more reasons than just one. We are talking about a divine power that lies dormant in our bodies until we do the work to heal, to awaken, to rise, to activate. Okay? And the only way you can activate and get this business, the only way you can get this tea is if you travel the dark night of the soul journey, the Odyssey. It's the only way you can get this tea. That's the only way you can activate this power. You got to go into the shadows of yourself. You got to do the dark shadow work. You got to do the ugly work. There's no way around it. You got to go through it to get it. That's how this works. So you know if a person is faking the funk or not. You will know, you can tell when a person has traveled the dark night of the soul journey or the Odyssey. You know it by the way it feels. You cannot fake energy. Trust your intuition because you've activated that now. Remember, when you do this work on yourself, you activate your spiritual abilities. So nobody can piss on your leg and tell you it's raining. In the words of my mother, she used to say it all the time. Ain't gonna piss on my leg and tell me it's raining, right? You're hipped to the shit now. You are knowledgeable. You are wise. The serpent, your serpent Kundalini energy the serpent was wise, right? So your serpent has made you wise. You're no longer a dumbass. We're no longer dumbasses. Hello? Eve's, Lilith, we bit into the apples on purpose. It wasn't a mistake. It was divine purpose that we bit into the apples. Why do we think God placed the apple and the tree of knowledge in the garden anyway? Why would God place that there if he wanted us to continue to be dumbasses? He, she, it. God would never have placed it there for us to make the decision to bite into it so that we were no longer dumbasses. Activated alchemists, you are wise. You are hip to it. Okay? You know what this is. You've done the work and you continue to do the work. You go from waiting to be chosen to doing the choosing. As a chosen one, you do the choosing because now you are enlightened about the power that you have to choose, the power of choice. I'm hearing that's a sword that we can wield to our commands and our demands in life, the power to choose. Okay? When you activate and do this work on yourself, you are no longer waiting to be chosen because you already have been chosen because you've chosen yourself. You've already been chosen because you answered the call. And now you get to choose who, what, when, where, why, how. What were we taught in school? Who, what, when, where, why, how, who, what, when, where, how, why, and sometimes something, whatever the fuck. Okay, you know what it is. Listen, we get to choose who, what, where, why, and how. No longer waiting to be chosen by him or her or that thing or that job or that opportunity, right? You get to choose. So at this point, diving a bit deeper, let's talk about it in a romantic sense or a platonic sense or friendship sense or whatever it is. We no longer question if people, places, things, or whatever. We no longer question if they like us. We start to question what? We start to question if we even like them. Do I really like them? And if I do like them, why? Get out your journals. As a matter of fact, make sure you get your Pussy Power journal so that you can start activating these wisdoms in yourself, start aligning and practicing and cultivating these wisdoms in yourself by jotting this stuff down. If you have notebooks, fine. If you don't, you can get a Pussy Power notebook from the Linktree link in my description box. It's on my my Spring store. You can go there, get your merch, and get your journal. Get your journal, okay? It's not much. Just get your journal, write who, what, when, where, why, how. I journal in mine all the time, okay? And so start writing who, what, when, where, why, how. Do you really like them? If so, why? Do you really like this thing? If so, why? Do you really like this food? If so, why? Do you really like this job? If so, why? Do I really like living here? Do I really like this place? Hell, do you even like yourself? If so, why? And you already know why because you've journeyed through the dark night of the soul odyssey. You have proof. You have receipts on why you like yourself, why you should like yourself, right? Because we always talk about loving yourself, of course. But you got to get through the like before you can even get to the love. Do I like what I see? Do I like who's in my life? Do I like what I've become? Do I like what I'm doing? Do I like where I am? Not even thinking about the love right now. Do I like this? Do I like you? Why am I choosing you if I don't like you? What qualities about that person, place, or thing do we like? Do you like? Right? Once you figure that part out, and it's not hard once you jot it down, again, journaling is cathartic. Very powerful to journal. You all know this. Once you get that clarity, right, you realize from here you get to choose. You're no longer waiting to be chosen. You're no longer waiting on phone calls. You're not waiting for text messages. You're not waiting to take that drive down the road. You're not waiting to go visit that new botanical garden. You're not waiting to go visit that new music store. You're not waiting to go visit that new antique shop or visit that new cafe that you've been driving past. You're not waiting for anybody to call you up. You're not waiting for any friend girls to say, hey girl, let's go. You're not waiting. You are doing. You are in your power and in your purpose. You're not waiting. Okay? At this point, once you activate, you are doing the choosing. And people, places, and things are hoping to get chosen by you. They are praying to get chosen by you now. Because before we got to this point of activating in our power and our purpose, we were always waiting for somebody to see us, validate us, value us, put us in position. Right? Give me that opportunity. Love me. Want me. Choose me. But once you get to this place of power and knowing not only who you are, but what you are and what your mission is, why you came to this planet, people want to be a part of that. I'm hearing you are going to be bombarded with the amount of choices of people, places, and things that are coming to you to be a part of your journey, to be a part of your path, to be a part of your mission, to be a part of your purpose, to get a whiff of your Oh, that's for members only. I'm sorry. I'm going to say that for members only. I'm going to end it right here. We're going from waiting to be chosen to doing the choosing. You have a divine instrument that is helping you to choose wisely, to choose what is in great alignment with your power, your mission, and your purpose. Use your tools that you gained in the darkness. And if you're on the dark night of the soul odyssey, you need some help seeing through the dark, right? Remember, my work is through the root chakra. I help you heal from the root chakra so that you can raise your power up. Because once you heal, it's on you what you do with that power, okay? So I help you to do that. If you're ready for that, if you're on the dark night of the soul odyssey, you need some help seeing through the darkness, which is through your pussy, POOS-E, reach out to me. One-on-one sessions are now available. Also, my one-on-one program is tailored and targeted and customized for you. It is not a one-size-fits-all. Okay, we will chat on the phone. We'll have a consultation before you decide to move forward. Before I decide to move forward with you, I got to get to know who you are. So we will have a phone chat, a Zoom chat. I'll take some notes down, see where you are on your odyssey, and then see where we need to go from there. I meditate on what spirit guides me to share with you. I had a couple of meetings with some people who were interested in working one-on-one, and one of the young ladies, I told her my program isn't for her. She wasn't a good fit for the program. During the conversation, she mentioned that, and this is how I know, because during the conversation, a great woman doing amazing, powerful work. We are staying in touch. But during the conversation, when she mentioned I activated myself, talking about herself, she said she activated herself. But my response was, you don't need me. If you've activated yourself, you don't need me, right? My work is to help you awaken so that you can do the work to activate from there. Whatever you do with your power from there is on you. I'm out of the loop after that, okay? The program working with me is a 3-month-long program. Again, it is tailored and targeted and customized based on you. So if you're ready for that, email me. Information's in the description box. I'll see y'all. Speak to y'all in the next episode. Make sure you like this. Make sure you share this. Make sure you comment. Get in the comments, okay? Not waiting to be chosen, but doing the choosing. I love y'all. Ciao. Mwah.